Hello, K24 here. Today we're going to do a demonstration of the press that I use to load 9mm. It's a Lee Pro 1000. It's a 3-station progressive press. And we're going to go through the dies that I use. So we got the decap sizing die. I got a Lyman M die expander. And I have a Lee Universal expander die that I use in certain cases. So sometimes I'll use this only depending on the overall diameter of the bullet. Sometimes I'll just back this off and use this only. And other times I'll run this down if I need just a little bit more bell. Okay, we'll come back to this. Okay, we've got the tool head out of the machine here. We run the M die in here, we run the Lee Universal in here, and so we'll show you. This M die is a 9mm M die, and it comes up here and then it puts a little bit more of a flare on it. This is a really good design. But what was happening to me is I had some bullets that didn't seem to really like the fitment with that die, so it would just kiss it just a little bit. It's just a little bit too tight. So what I ended up doing is when you buy this Lee die, it comes like this with these parts. So you would put these like that, put your cap on, and then I noticed also that this die is probably too small because it bottoms out on the primer pocket. So, but this would work fine, but boy, you get a lot of bell depending on the setting. It's just not very consistent. I don't care for it. So I bought an NOE plug from NOE Dies Molds. A lot of guys are familiar with this. Very similar type thing to the M die. And of course it bells a little bit more, but in order to get a little more expansion, I went this way. So you just put that in there and you could do that. Pretty much same concept as the original Lee setup. But yeah, so when I expand it with this, I get it. It goes down on there nicely. And I find that for a lube groove bullet, this works better for me. Now, also, some of these bullets, this is not high-tech coated. It's a proprietary coating from Precision Bullets out of Texas. So these can be a little bit on the loose side if you're using this die. So what I'll do is I'll back this station off a little bit, depending on what I'm using. And then these, I bought these and they were supposed to be 356. They came through. They're almost 358. And that was the reason I went to this die, is that I was having trouble here. I could have bought a resizing die, but that isn't mainly what I do. So when I'm able to expand this a little bit more, it allows it to get started. Yeah, like that one enters pretty well. So there's a sweet spot, at least to my preference. But so you guys get the idea. Thanks for watching.